Howdy folks, welcome back. It's me, Impulse, and I'm bringing you some Battlefield 4. I'm trying to get back into Battlefield 4, however, I'm not doing very well. I wasn't initially good in the first place, but I was a lot better than I am at the moment, and it's because I haven't played this game for so long. I've been playing more like Division, World of Tanks. I just haven't got, and World of Warships, I haven't got back into this game that much, and it shows. Yeah. I am going to be pre-ordering a Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2 next week. I'm going to be pre-ordering it myself. I was planning to go for No Man's Sky, but unfortunately, as I've just spent over £100, well, to be honest, £120 on new pair of glasses, because I had to get new glasses. My eyesight's improved, so the prescription I have in my glasses at the moment is out of date and would not do me any good, so this new pair of glasses are a little bit better for me, so that's going to be fantastic. Yeah, my eyesight's improving even more. Great. But as I was saying, I wanted to get No Man's Sky, and yeah, it looks good, but to be honest, I might not do it. I don't know if I should do it, because I've got I'm waiting for optical fiber, and I will talk about it in a second, but as I'm waiting for optical fiber, I've got oh god, I can't remember what it's called, Elite Dangerous on Steam, and that's virtually similar to this game, No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky is a complete game, but I find looking at it, watching it, it's more like a cartoonish kind of colour, where on Elite Dangerous it's more realistic, if you know what I mean. So I'm not quite sure if I'm going to get No Man's Sky. I wouldn't mind getting it. I'm just going to see what a lot of people say about it, because I'm waiting for all the reviews. But at the moment, as I said, I'm going to be pre-ordering Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2. That's going to be really fantastic. Get out. Oh, yep. Oh, by the way, and if any of you are watching this video and you're AMD users, have you downloaded the latest Crimson software? Not the one right out. There's one out now which is 16.8.1. Not that one. It was one before it, I believe, is 16.7.3. Something like that. Did you download that? Because I did, and I had an issue. The issue was let's put it this way. When I'm playing on my previous one, I was playing World of Tanks, and if I took off my limiter of 60 frames per second, because my mod is 60 frames per second, I would get between 85 on certain maps up to 120 on other maps, and this is constant. I put a limiter on 60 frames per second, which means that my graphics card won't go over 60 frames, so it won't use all that power, it won't push it all the time, and it never drops. You know, any map I play, it never drops. Before, with how can we say, World of Tanks, there was the issue when they were on DirectX 9, I couldn't retain 60 frames per second because it was rather old drivers, but since it's gone on DirectX 11, I can maintain 60 frames no problem with everything maxed out, which is absolutely brilliant. But as I said, this drivers did cause me an issue, and I started not being able to play at 60 frames a second. I kept having this lag. Like, it seemed to be like lag, but it wasn't. It was more like the frame rate dropping down too low. When you get so used to 60 frames a second, and you suddenly can't get 60 frames, you can get 30 to 45 frames. You can see the difference, can't you? And I could see it, and I couldn't figure out what the hell was going on. It was just constantly doing it, and it was like this for 2 days, and I just couldn't figure it out. So I decided to look at MSI. Looked at MSI, and apparently this update reset my clock speed on the graphics card for the GPU to 500 Hz, and the memory down to 800 Hz. So I couldn't maintain the frame rates. I couldn't believe it. So I had to go back in and reset my profile. My profile at the moment is at the MSI preset overclock profile of 1050 by 1500. That's the one base clock in there where you don't even have to add any extra power. I normally run at 1100 over 1600. However, it's a little bit warm at the moment, and I'm having some temperature problems because the room is warm, so I've dropped it down to make sure it doesn't overheat, which is fair enough, and it's working fine now. However, as I know, there's a new update there, and I don't really want to update because, no my luck, it'll do it all over again and I have to sort it out again. But the update is normally for 470 and the RX 470 and the RX 460 cards, so it's nothing to really do with mine. It's not going to give me much benefit out of it, so it's only based on those cards. So there's no point me uploading it until they have a decent one which benefits mine. There's no point in me doing that one. Oh crap. See, dead. Secondly, my PC has been switching itself off lately. I couldn't figure out why it was doing that. And my ASUS motherboard, which is the one the TANGO-ECHO-ALPHA sent me, had some software, and one of them was the ASUS suite, and it gave you an option where you could optimize your PC in 5 steps. You just press the button and it would do it for you. However, what I didn't know, when I did it to see what it was like, I didn't realize that it preset into the BIOS. So when you switch your PC on, it would automatically come on to this. And it amped my CPU. It took the boost off and amped my CPU up to 4.6 on the cooler I have at the moment. As you know, I got a Shadow Rock Slim cooler, and it can handle up to 4.6 on a large case, a normal case. Mine's a mid-tower case, and because it's a mid-tower case, I don't have the ventilation and the airflow, and the CPU is overheating, and for safety reasons it decides to switch itself off, which is fair enough. I'm also having problems with Windows as well, so you know that's probably not helping much either. But I've changed it now to 4.4, got rid of the boost clock, and it seems to be running okay. It doesn't seem to switch off unless I'm playing World of Warships. After a while it will switch itself off. And what do you think of its new Windows 10 Anniversary Edition? I don't like it. They're giving you more stuff that they can sneak and watch on you, and I don't like it. Let me know what you think about it, because I honestly don't like it, because they're giving you more stuff on there to spy on you. Have you noticed that? Yeah, and all the stuff you've taken off originally, you've got back on, and you have to take it all off once again. So let me know if you've had problems with the AMD drivers for the graphics cards, and also what you think of Windows 10. Until next time, it's me, Impulse, signing off. Have a good day, guys. Bye for now.